नशे में तेरे मुझको डुबाई गई, ऐसे मुझे घूरे तू काय को क्या झूठे वादे करके पलाई गई, मैं जाने कितनों को रुलाई गई, और ठुमकों से दिल को चुराई गई, आजा तुझे लेके चल चाय को
ओ सैया सैया वे, ओ सैया वे, न छोड़ कलैया मोर के भैया, जल्दी से सड़ो, आया मोरा सैया साइको।
Monday.com has definitely changed and improved the way we work. Having a place that provides a visual of what everyone's working on, it changed the way that
Good morning, everyone. I warmly welcome you in this webinar, and I hope you are having a good time during weekends. And this particular webinar, I kept it on weekends, considering, majority of the working professionals can find some time with respect to, working on their stress healing part, and also inner happiness. So what I believe, once you are free from stress, anxiety, then you truly achieve the inner happiness, because you can be happy with yourself. You don't need any external factor with respect to the, happiness. So let's start this webinar, and I'm really thankful whoever is watching this live streaming, because we are live streaming also. And I warmly welcome you, and just spend some time, stay till the end of this webinar, because in this webinar, it can be life-changing for you. Reason is, it has been life-changing for me also, and I prioritize what is, real priority for me, and what I really going to carry throughout my life. So that priority, I got it, once I myself has experienced that journey. So I'm going to tell today about my journey also, and how this painting helped me with respect to finding my priorities and achieving inner happiness, and also prioritizing my different areas of life. What is my true priority, and what are different, career related also, it really helped me. So let's, stay till the end of webinar, because if you stay till the end of the webinar, I'm going to give you, one of my free course that, it's really, really valuable. You'll understand, basics of everything. And while just going through that course, you can start implementing this knowledge. So please stay till the end of the webinar, because then only you are going to eligible for that course. So before that, I would like to tell something about myself. So I'm Sonal, Coach Sonal Chauhan, and I have a 18 plus years of IT experience. And within IT sectors, I have played multiple roles, starting from the developer, and then a technical lead. I have managed teams also, and module lead. So my journey has been, starting from the software engineer and then developer, senior developer. So I have seen entire, journey of any, career growth. And I have played a significant role in most of my roles. And moreover, when it comes to the experience, I worked on many, critical assignments, very stressful assignments. And while doing that, I realized importance of stress healing. That is very important. I also went through under toxic leadership and, toxic work culture, which I was not at all aware whether, that is a toxic work culture and toxic leadership, how it can really impact your holistic well-being. So I'm going to discuss everything about that, and I'm going to tell you just one message. What should be your priority? See, I'm not in the position to decide priorities for you, but after this, my uh, webinar outcome is, after this you should be able to decide what is your priority. And when I was going through those stressful assignments and different roles, I was highly career oriented. You will not believe that, like how much career oriented anyone can be. So I was that at the peak level, and I will do anything, to complete that assignment, and I will do anything to get work done with respect to whatever effort I have to put it. I'll ensure it has been delivered on time to the customer. So I have gone through those, and even critical assignments, which is out of deadlines, in the sense when it is really highly pressured environment, leadership and all will be getting the crisis managers, etc., and how they behave to the team, right? That also I have gone through, how much stressful any work environment can be, and moreover the toxic leadership. So I have been through everything, and then I realized, what is my true priority. And many times I myself found, in the different dilemma, like what I have to prioritize. Should I prioritize my career? Should I prioritize my health? Or should I prioritize my family? Then I realized, like, going through such experiences, so many experiences, I realized I have to prioritize my own health first. Holistic well-being, that is a mental health as well as physical health. Because once I'm fine, then only I can take care of others. So this is what, my life lesson, I got it from my entire career. And that is the reason, I'm serving busy working professional, because I don't want them to go through that journey, or different priority. Keep everything balanced. This is what, I want to teach others. So for that reason only I started this happiness painting club. So this is all about me. And before I start, I would like to, set few ground rules. While going through this webinar, please understand the mission around that, you know uh, because I have gone through that entire journey. So that is, intent. My intent is very clear. If outcome you are able to just take, priorities, that is the fulfillment for me. That is a big achievement for me, if you are able to decide what is your priority. Okay, second part is take a lot of notes, and take notes and listen carefully. Reason is, I told you, I myself had went through that journey, and how my life has changed, because I was also listening to one of my mentor, and then I got, one of the idea that was a foundation for my this entire community. So please remember, anything even small, you don't need a big training, etc. A small idea can change your life. So please listen carefully and stay till the end of the webinar. And any question, you can just directly ping me and drop me a message. I'm always available. So let me share my screen so I can start sharing my presentation. Meanwhile, we just listen this music. It's coming. It's taking some time. So today we are going to focus more on the key secrets of the mindful canvas, how we can connect ourselves, connecting with ourselves. So that's very important when we are going through the stress healing journey or the inner happiness journey. Knowing your own emotions, connecting with yourself is extremely important. Most of the time what we do, we are more bothered about surrounding environment, but what is going inside us, we are least bothered about. So that is a disconnect between yourself and healing part. So in this particular webinar, we are going to learn how to connect with yourself using painting as a tool. So let's start this webinar. I have already told you ground rules. Just take a lot of notes. This is what expectation is. And at the end of the webinar, you will be eligible for my free course. And I have also going to give you one of my books. So please stay till the end of the webinar. And what we are going to learn? We are going to learn about the statistics on the mental health. How this mental health is statistic about that, and how much ignorant we are with respect to mental health. This is what also I'm going to discuss. And second one is how my journey started. I have already told you how it's been started. I'm going to put some more detail on that, and then we are going to discuss about it. I'm also going to talk about my mission and my top three secrets to connect with yourself using painting. And this is a no sales webinar, so I'm not going to present any products today. So just please ignore the content. Critical parameters which is related to your mental health. One form of mental issue. So stress, anxiety, depression disorder, and chronic stress and panic attack, everything comes under the mental health. Now let's see about the age wise. So you can see the age wise, almost 50 percentage of 18 to 24 age groups are impacted due to uh, any one of the stress, anxiety, depressive disorders, suicidal thoughts, and so many others. 38% age group is 25 to 49, and then after that it is slightly less. So what is the conclusion is majority of the population, younger population. If you think about India, it's most youngest country, right? So majority of the, you can consider majority of the Indians are impacted due to stress, anxiety, and depressive disorder. And that is a global survey. Within India, we don't even do that. So you can understand how much ignorance we have, or how much social stigma around the mental health. It's already there. We know already majority of population is impacted, but still we are so ignorant. We do not bother about others also. In the sense, if you know also, you might be saying that and you will consider it is okay and they will recover or something like that. So that much ignorance in our life. So let's discuss about few fact which is totally based on the valid solutions. Underrated meditation due to ignorance and unawareness about its outcome. Unawareness, I agree. Unawareness about its outcome, what stress can turn into. That unawareness is, but if still, even if it is a stress also, will be bothered about others also, how much stress is passed to others, and also taking stress also is quite normal, right? So that is also one of the issues. Another one is annual cost of the healthcare activities due to stress is huge. Nobody tell you because everybody is getting benefited, right? If you see the medical sectors, anybody, it is a huge business, right? I would say pharma and all. Nobody will tell you that the root cause is this only because here it's a huge market, medical expenses and medical care, etc. So nobody will tell you to, consult. It is wrong. So annual cost of the healthcare activity and it keeps growing. And when it comes to stress relief and all, what the know is yoga, right? But other yoga, there are so many techniques. Yoga is to calm your mind. But what about the stress healing technique? What about the stress management? That is not at all, there is no awareness about that. 77% of the people experience stress in their system, in the sense physical environment, 77%. And 70% of the people experience, psychological stress. So stress outcome can be physical as well as the psychological. So 77% experience physical, form of the stress, physical outcomes, and 73 psychological. That is a very shocking fact. Just think stress can affect your mental health. But everything is driven by mental health, only, right? Everything is driven by your mind. And if that is not in balance, it impacts your physical well-being, it will impact your relationship, it will impact your employment, it will impact all aspects of your life. What is your employment? What is your priority? You can think about that. 33% of the people feel they are under extreme stressful situation and they don't do anything about that or they cannot do anything about that. Okay, so this is what survey has been done. 76% people say their stress is due to money. Finance is one of the factors. Finance is the one of the factor and working environment is the second factor. But there are so many other factors that also, added. But 76% of the people will tell this. But if you get in your family, your relationship, everything all right. That is the level. If you are not vocal about that, and if you are not in the acceptance mode, like anything can fall into that, right? So for that, you have to be so almost people don't get this trip because something is going on in your mind. You're thinking about the negative outcomes, and you have gone through some very bad days, stressful days. the very best chances you will get the quality, or if you quality sleep, it's like you are getting the sleep. It's not necessarily the quality sleep, because sometimes out of stress, you will be physically exhausted. When physically exhausted, you will sleep more. But that will not be the quality sleep, because you will not feel rejuvenated next day. Because you will release the stress. You slept with the stress only, and your hormone, sorry, your neurons, etc., remembers that stress. You didn't do the stress buster or stress relief activity. So you will see that will be some form of recovery, but not 100%. Okay. 54 percentage people accept stress caused unusual behavior to them. So acceptance is there. So itself, you can clearly see the difference. If you are going through the stress or you are observing somebody who is going through the stress, you can clearly see the difference. You know what happens when somebody is going through the stress. And stress can literally change your mood. And if turning to the chronic stress, you will be surprised how somebody that is a good thing, like stress. Now, extreme stress leads to psychological disorders. Now, we are talking about the stress, but stress is having its own curve. It can turn into the extreme stress also once it is crosses those thresholds. So each small threshold to handle stress is different, right? Some may be trained to handle the highly stressful environment. Some may have an inbuilt capability, but not everybody. So knowing your threshold is very important, and depend on the threshold, your behavior changes. So if somebody's threshold is crossing, that can turn into the anxiety, and later point of time, prolonged stress causes the depression, emotional numbness, losing feeling, hormonal imbalance. And the worst part is reduced cognitive abilities, and loss of creativity. Stressful mind cannot be creative. That is the reason, if you're dealing with the tight deadlines, you will not think about the creativity. If somebody is expecting you, provide the creative solutions in the stressful environment. It's a simple, answer could be environment, drive the creativity, right? In the stressful environment, in the depressive environment, you cannot balance yourself. You cannot be functioning properly. How anybody can expect that you will be getting the creativity? This is what, because I belong to the corporate environment, I know about it. After learning about it, I have answered for that. But there was this simply will come and they will say like creativity, creativity, this, that. But they never bothered about and how the lead a stress environment. Not the type deadlines are different. Time to think. You are not bothered about the mistakes. Then only creativity can survive. Otherwise, it cannot survive. No, in this deadline-based environment. So let's talk about the next point. Impact is not limited to the psychological disorder. So stress, impact is psychological disorder is one of the impact. I have already talked about the physical, but till what level? Physical, right? So let me tell you, I myself went through one of the panic attack and I was not able to function. No, properly. I was admitted. You can see its extreme impact. Sometimes it can paralyze body also. If it has been, it's not to scare you, it's to make you aware, like to regulate your stress on the daily basis. First is the point, and second is to take strategy and say no to toxic environment and the toxic leadership. You always have a choice. You always have a right to say no to those environment, those leadership, or anybody within your family or outside your family. I am saying reason is medical healthcare is highly expensive. It's very expensive. Once you lose the track, you only have to spend it. You only have to take care of that. Nobody will come and help you with respect to that. Once you lose the track of your mental health and as a result your physical health, then you only have to do. So always remember what is your priority and say no to rest of the things. Say no to toxic environment. Say no to toxic leadership. Change the environment if it is not helping you. Always keep prioritize your priority. That is important. Now I would like to tell you about more detail with respect to stress. So you should be aware. Aware is the stress mind. I'll start with the mind. So worry, muddling thinking, impaired judgment, nightmare, hasty decisions, negative decisions, you're not able to decide anything, and being indecisive, loss of confidence. Everything comes under the mind, that stress out. And behavior side, smoking more. You might have seen very stressful and all, waiting for the break, smoking more, feeling that, sensation for more smoking, everything comes due to stress because smoking reduces that. Smoking, alcohol, etc. will reduce that. But that is a negative coping mechanism. Like, to handle the stress, it's a negative. So again will harm your body in a different form. Restlessness, you will be shaking hand, and then isolation, loss of sex drive, or loss of appetite. Some people will start binge eating also. This is all the behavior one. And if it is a chronic, so getting angry, bursting on others, and not having control, right? And eating side effects of stability, anxiety, any alienation, you will feel better if you are away from others. It's a coping mechanism. I will not say the negative coping mechanism. Let me just. Alcoholism and smoking is a negative coping. Some people will take the drugs also. But you're keeping away. Again, social isolation is not a negative coping mechanism. It is to protect. It's an internal thing. You don't want to expose yourself. So it is not very negative, but long term it can cause negative impact. Keeping yourself isolated that can cause the impact and for the longer term. If it is more than 1 or 2 days. Then depression, apathy is another. Emotional numbness I talk about. When you are emotionally numbness, and how you can do feeling for others, right? So same thing for the apathy. So opposite of apathy is empathy. And you have an emotional intelligence, you are self-aware, you are aware about the emotion, then only you can show them. Otherwise, it's apathy. And it's okay because the stress outcome and outcome. Now, bodily side, headache, short muscles, frequent infection, muscular irritation, restlessness, and fatigue. All these things happen bodily and more than shoulder pain, muscle pain, back pain, and the loss of activeness. In the sense of sometimes, if you really had a stressful day, or you're really going through the stressful or anxiety disorders, etc., you will not take interest on the regular activities also, moreover, which you used to enjoy earlier. You will stop enjoying that. So that is also one of the outcomes. Now, take a look. The right side of this particular slide, you will see that most of the stress, stress is somebody is getting stress, cortisol, one of the heart indicators for all the body organs that is getting released by the brain. So it harms most of the body parts. You see here, infertility issues, and then bone formation issues, bone intensity, or everything will get impacted. Immune system is impacted due to stress because immunity side you will feel the difference. You recovery time will be more. Your body is properly immune, recovery time is always less. But if you are going through the stress, you have to be more cautious because it affects your immune system. Increase blood pressure, sometimes low blood pressure also it happens. And your guts health will be totally impacted. Guts health will be impacted, and that is a major impact of the stress because everything is due to guts. Whatever you are taking nutrition, nothing will get absorbed because your gut has been gone, right? For the prolonged stress I'm talking about. So this is all I'm talking about. And then the metabolism of the fat, that is also another. So you might have seen, I myself did that too when I was very I started gaining because lots of inactivity and also because stress is what happens. So you will start gaining more because it's a prolonged stress, more like doing any physical activity. So this is all about the most of the body part which is responsible for your mental health as well as physical health and overall everything will get impacted due to one hormone that is called thyroid. So now let's talk about the stress curve. I'm giving much information on the stress because I want you to aware about it so that it will help you to take decisions. So stress curve, see, stress is motivating. Sometimes if you are getting motivated due to pressure, that is fine. But everything is having its own threshold, right? So if it is motivating as a positive till that point, it is fine. But if it is turning into the fatigue, in the sense tension, what will happen, and all those exhausting and then negative too much, then no, but it's not going to come. That exhaustion, the body will get not physical fog, but mentally will get exhausted. Even physical impact also will be, you will feel exhausted. Then turning into the anxiety, here you will start thinking about the negative outcomes. Those things which didn't even happen, you will start thinking that this is what the anxiety will take a turn of anxiety and extreme anxiety is a panic. Panic happens. Panic attack. And fear situation what will happen, how fear comes, what will happen if I'm getting scared of something. And sometimes not fear, it's extreme anger. So anger bursts, that also happens. Either it can turn into a panic attack to fear, second one it can turn into the anger burst. Then it will be breakdown. So you won't feel like doing that and you will give up. So for the burnout, when you are in burnout stage, be very cautious because you have to go back. You have to recover. You cannot do here or you have to negotiate that. But if you are at the burnout stage, stop and take pause and don't do it. Take a break. Because after this, you will hurt your body only. Your body can be dysfunctional if you will not, feel properly. So please educate. What is the best way? Please educate your stress and fear on it. Knowing your soul and working on that, and maximum what you can do, you can increase your capabilities to take stress. Right? That's what you can do that. But never ever continue the same type of activities after burnout. After burnout, we are exhausted. Ensure you don't reach till burnout. Common, burnout, everybody talk about it. But why burnout? You should know your threshold and stop there only. Regulate that. Take a break. Good break. So this is all about the stress curve. Now, how the journey has started, partially I have already told you. So I'm founder of Happiness Painting Club and I work in the corporate sector. I multiple roles are played, and that is also very, stressful environment. You can say like difficult assignment. So I was specialized on that because I put that reputation. But I never knew like working on that environment at some point of time. I have observed, different leadership style and myself, I myself got impacted. So this is what I would like to share you. This is all about my team, different teams in different companies. This is my family. So I have one kid, and this I work for that I was part of the what I what I like this. And from the if you go back into the my childhood, if I take towards my childhood, I had a very traumatic childhood. So I have grown up in the stressful environment. I have lots of stress environment, the domestic violence and also. But of course, that impacted me a lot. So that was the reason driven me to be more focused on my financial independence and be more focused on the career. That's what I realized, like the financial impact, financial independence, and so you can avoid many of these traumatic experiences. What I learned it from my childhood, but I never knew my this passion for my career will put me into some other. So, after that, I went into work for many MNCs. I'm a computer science engineer, and I put a lot of efforts, with respect to my engineering also. And I performed good only during my career. Then I got a job, and I career in 2000. I was very focused, very dedicated, and because this is what something gave me financial freedom and independence. So I was very focused with respect to my career. So I myself was very happy in doing what never a burden if my family don't want 100%. Okay. So everything was fine until I got married and then I had to once you have a child, your responsibility changes. And but I thought if you accept those the physical changes, the changes, that led to the postpartum depression. That was unsupported also. This is also happened. So and the company side also, my company didn't support. And that led me into postpartum depression because I thought the company which I worked for so many years, many, I gave my 200%. They didn't support me in my term. So they canceled my leave and so many things happened. So from that point, I was realized that can be a thing, but I was very cautious. That time I decided, what is my priority. So that helped me somehow to prioritize my parenting path. Thus, I focused on after that, I got many assignments, and all. So I prioritized my part because I wanted to spend time my time with my child because I didn't get that. My childhood was tough, so I wanted to be proper family environment and happy environment. So I have go to many of multinational assignments, so about it, and because my priority was my child. Somehow it came from my childhood, so I was able to prioritize that. Then what happened? My performance didn't drop actually. I was pretty happy. As being a student, I was very happy, and my performance kept improving. Until I was, by stress in 2006. So from 2016, I got very, stressful environment. Somehow it was not due to my, family responsibility and all. Somehow once you start moving to the higher roles, it happens. At that time I realized, once you start more, leadership roles, so it lot of Because I was not able to, accept so many, sometimes I felt injustice also. Sometimes very abusive words and language and all. So I was not used to it. Prior to that, I know that I but uh, 2016, this is the first time I was hit by the stress. Then it grew actually. Then I moved, I changed my role. I went into very higher role. This is a double station. So here I was working with very highly experienced, solution architect and all. So my work, everything along with the family responsibilities was constant stress. And moreover, after that, lot of changes with respect to, my working environment. Also, I was going from one assignment to another due to different, issues and all. So that constantly giving pressure. Moreover, the which I was subject, it was not. It's like whenever you kept accepting everything, everybody will be happy. The moment you start putting, your points, so that leads to the brotherhood. So I was not feeling, very happy, and it was giving me continuously stress. Then part of the assignment, it was purely abuse in the sense, in my second company. I don't think about that. And then went here, there, and in so many places, and one HR to HR, another HR, and kept going here and there. Seeing that really, really, lost interest on, with respect to taking any decisions. Then again, I moved to my second company. There also same condition. It is one of the renowned company. I have seen the toxic, worst leadership I have. And I was terminated from my job because I complained about that. Task at the same time, I have joined, internet lifestyle hub. And during this, 1 year, I was a type of, I lost my and it was like recovery than a year. That time only I realized like how much important it is to prioritize. We always think about others, we think about our work environment, we think about, I'm not saying not thinking about it, not thinking about family, not thinking about work, but prioritize your own holistic well-being is also important. Otherwise, you won't be able to serve anybody. So that I realized it after going to this company. So I club last year only. Prior to that, I was calling it as a creative insight. So I'm running it for the longer time, but I made it community based last year only. And under that, I have built a lot of mindful painting because I realized holistic well-being is very important, especially the headache stress, saying no to the toxic environment and saying no to the toxic relationships also. So prioritizing yourself is very much that I have decided to start my happiness painting club. Under that, I have almost built 250 plus professional artwork. I have derived that stress relief and creativity. Then I have conducted 2 exhibitions and I have a 2 virtual galleries. I am an author of 2 detailed illustration and art related books. I'm a brand ambassador for Bastel virtual gallery platform and I have developed a courses in the past years because I was seeing, with my working environment and me. So there was not a so that time only I started working on the different in the sense I started learning life coaching also. I started learning NLP also neuro programming. And I have by Yogi Rathod, who has renowned NLP coach. Puneet also life coaching. And then players also and Gilberto Painter Dancer and Pinamin. I am almost 8 years. I'm working under and I'm painting under it. So I have also underpaid high ticket program under the last actors. For that name only, I have developed my courses and community style, community style coaching I started under, and my mission is to empower and help 1 lakh busy working professionals and entrepreneurs achieve stress relief and creative growth via happiness painting. Because this is a happiness painting, I call it happiness painting because painting is one of the things that is giving me, which is constant throughout my life. Because I'm painting from my childhood. So it always used to give me relief, relief. It's always good to give me, uh, you know, happiness. With respect to any stressful situation and environment, I learned, managing and regulating stress later, but painting was also inbuilt into me, by thinking God or anything, because I had interest. I'm introvert by nature, and I feel good when I'm working with nature, either a gardening or anything, or I'm painting, because I like spending time with my. So that is inbuilt in me, so I'm doing from my passion. And my top secrets, with respect to mindful paintings, I would like to tell you. And why mindful painting is because I realized we have to regulate stress. That is the one. The other point is bursting that on the not keeping that inside your body is a secret for your regulating the one part. You can, face certain situation which can give you stress. But what about end of the day stress bursting? Right? So that is being expressive. When you are self-aware, you are connected with yourself. Prioritize yourself. Coming yourself to the next stage. Prioritizing yourself and connecting with yourself is the initial stage. When you are doing that, you will be able to express yourself. How you can express yourself? Art painting is one of them. That is the reason we call it as a mindful painting, because that can help you to express ways of happiness. Secret number one, that is I would like to tell, connect self-aware, being aware of your emotions, what you are going through. I told you about, right, emotional numbness. But it is emotional numbness when you are not aware what is happening to you. And whoever is going through may maybe relate to this, you will not benefit that. You cannot say you are happy, you are sad, because emotional numbness is there. So it will help you connect with you. That is the first step of the healing journey. So emotional connection is before you start painting, take a moment to connect with your emotions. Reflect on how you are feeling in present moment. Are you happy, sad, excited, or contemplative? Before starting painting, connect with yourself, analyze yourself, what you are doing. How was your day today? Right? What are the dominating emotions in present moment when you are starting the painting? That is very much important. Just painting is not. That we are just doing the any art activity. But connecting with yourself, connecting with your emotions are. Mindful painting is a powerful tool for expressing emotions, and that may be difficult to put into the words, right? Everything you cannot express, everything you cannot talk, right? So painting is one of the ways to express your emotions fully. Allow your emotions to guide your color choices, brushstroke, overall composition. So how you can start that? Whenever you are going to start, no need for the canvas, no need for the high-fi, paint, colors, etc. Basic acrylic kit. Sit down in the quiet space, connect with yourself, close your eyes, analyze yourself, what you are feeling at that moment, right? Connect emotions. Decide what are the different mediums or different colors you will be associating with that emotion. That will help you to express yourself. Now, top secret about this, secret number one is, self-reflection is take everything and not worry. I told you today how you can do that. How you can think how what is the dominating emotion because we get a mix of emotions. Think the way you have once I connect that only you can express. When you are not clear, then definitely you know what you are expecting that won't happen. Connecting with yourself is important. So I have the method of paintings, you know, using this technique and it really works. Really helped me with respect expressing my concern for my weakness. Secret number two is practice present moment awareness. So being in the present is very important with respect to the mindful painting. When engaging in the process of the painting, be aware, be in the present moment, do not think too much about. Forget everything what happened because right now what you are going to do it, you are going to express yourself fully. Forget about future, what will happen in the tomorrow and all. Be in the present and then start doing on the activity. Connect with the emotions first. There's a secret number one. Connect with the canvas in the sense, connect with that activity. Acceptance, like you know, you are going to paint your, you know, you are going to express yourself fully, and that it's like meditative painting. Mindful paintings are like meditative painting only. You are going to connect, paint, to connect your emotion, and then you will be, you know, start painting. And self-expression and managing stress is the key. Painting helps regulate our stress. It's a right way to express body and express your vulnerable side. Every time our vulnerable side we cannot express it. Everybody cannot express. So how you can do that? You can take it out, right? And start the meeting. So you can do. Now painting is not a hobby. It's not a hobby for me. It's a well-proven health management tool also. Because you see the medical science, they use it art therapy. Okay, you don't have to be an artist. Start with it. Don't have to be an artist. That is one of the things. And also don't look for the outcome. Get better in the time. You're expressing yourself, right? This is a mindful. You're expressing yourself. Do not look for the outcome. Being in present. Painting is one of the key activities. Maybe you are not focused in each other, but once you get into that, right, and you have acceptance after doing this activity, it will really heal you. That you know place you have it, you will be in present and focus after some point of time. If you are not easily get distracted, so ensure your environment is peaceful. You can put some music and then so that you can focus on your painting, right? So initially you can start with your environment. Once you are able to retain your focus, then these even extra elements will not be required. Let's do the more expectation. Press the information. And let's go the expectation. Do not expect. Do not expect. Mindful painting is about the process, not about the outcome. Process. Why not digital painting? Why not practical? Because painting is a process. You will connect with yourself, connect with the, canvas, brushes, painting, moreover brainstorming. You will be thinking like what you have to, how to associate those emotions with the different colors. So everything is a process we are going to do, right? So do not get any discouraged. I have to make master things, but do not think about it. Okay, embrace imperfections and let go the repeat expectations. It's okay. Whatever on the flow it is coming, let it be. Do not be very quick to the outcome. This I have to make. This is what the difference between the normal artwork and mindful painting. Do not worry about and do not be rigid on the outcome. Allow the thing to unfold naturally. Okay, be open for the surprises. This approach fosters a sense of the freedom and creativity. It is making the mistake also comes exploration, cover the mistake or change, turn it into something else. Right? Increase the depth of the painting. Use the texture. So that gives a lot of depth to the painting. And moreover, mistake is a lesson. To embrace the mistakes. And how think about that, how you can turn if you think like that is a mistake also, how you can, cover that, how you can turn it as a thing that you like it. So this is what we do. That is the secret number two. To the perfect. You see all my paintings, everything I have done on the floor. For few I have put my, fingers also because this is the way you can bring that change. This one is the goal. Pouring is a total surprise. You never know what will be outcome. Pouring technique, really pouring. This one is the abstract. I was thinking something else and it came out something. This was I think but I can work with you for kids also. So this is the random we both did it. Different color and really fun. The sense is mindful as well as fun. This one also, it came out something else. I was planning something. To have fun, you can include those bits also. But if you are really working on the stress, so I would recommend you focus on yourself and then environment. But if you want to work with kids also as a fun activity, definitely you can do that. If your family members are also facing same issue, work with them and do the collaborative painting like this. I'm talking about. This one will come. You never know what will come now. Right? So embrace imperfection, have fun while doing that, make it fun. Do not be serious about the outcome. Then you will enjoy this activity and it will help you with respect to stress. Lastly, I would like to just conclude, three secrets what we learned today. And I hope, this particular webinar was valuable for you. So embrace imperfection. That is a key takeaway. Connect with your emotions and also, embrace mistakes. Let go the perfection. So this is what, you try it next time and start with the playful activities. Play with the color. I have shown you, in my last secret also. Try that and that will, you don't need to be, acrylic artist to start with. And go and buy the basic kit. And also soon I am going to start my 7-day challenge where there you also you can participate and enroll for that because that will help you with respect to getting started. But even other than that also try that, buy it and experiment with colors. That will really, help you to bring down your stress. And moreover, do not forget to say no to toxic work environment or the toxic, leadership or the toxic colleagues or anybody, because that part is crucial. You will work on your stress by end of the day, but say no to all these things. So that will really help you in stress healing journey. Otherwise, you keep fixing every day whatever is happening if you're not, addressing those things. So take it as a key takeaway for this webinar and participate in my 7-day challenge, which I'm going to launch by today and tomorrow only with a minimal cost because I'm going to provide you guided session because it is always beneficial to start with the guided session initially because that will help you to start your journey. Then you can take it forward, if you want to do it by yourself also. So please participate in that challenge, 7-day challenge, which I'm going to launch by today. So thank you so much for, watching till this point. If you are watching this live streaming and I, wish you for the happy stress relief journey, because it's a journey and every day something will happen. And if you know the technique how to manage that, if you know how to say no to unnecessary things, and if you know what how your stress healing journey, if you know how your stress threshold, and if you know about everything about that, for all those things you should be knowing about yourself, so that mindful paintings can really help you to do that. So know about yourself more. And with this message, I'm closing this webinar and I'm wishing you a very happy stress relief journey. So bye bye, take care. I'll see